if you guys have ever wanted an AI bot, wanted to sell AI chatbots, or just wanted one for your own business, but you've hit friction or massive subscription fees or complex setup, really good news for you that Dubb is now offering, right, AI chatbots, and they're so easy to create. And I want to show you one of our technical users created a beautiful document to set up an AI, and it has some really good information there. But also, I want to show you guys that you don't need technical information, and that the UI that we built makes it so easy to do. So here is what I want to show you guys. What we're talking about is the ability to have a little AI chatbot exist anywhere in your marketing. This means on your videos, on your emails, on your landing pages, in your social media comments, of course, on your websites, right? A little chatbot just like this. It's AI powered, it's 24/7, it captures leads, generates bookings, right? Whatever you want it to do. And so now we're just going to quickly talk about how to set this guy up. And I also want to show you this really beautiful document. Jai, I hope you don't mind if I show it. It has some excellent outlines and instructions of like how you would want to train an AI, right? It has capture, it has booking links, it has instructions. And typically you would need something like that to set up an AI. However, Jai, I'm going to send you the emails with some details down here later. But the idea with this is the AI interface actually replaces all of the custom instructions and custom stuff that you would normally need to build. So for example, in terms of its training, you give it the links, you give it the FAQs, but I want to make sure we're careful with those because those FAQs are actually visible buttons, right? And you don't want too many FAQs because then it's like analysis paralysis, right? If you have 100 buttons right here, so make sure you only have one or two of your most important FAQs there. And then down here, we have the training document. This is something really important because this is where all the extra special sauce gets added. For example, if you don't want it to give estimates or price or quotes, if you want it to say, hey, for quotes and estimates, we recommend you book a timer, fill out the form or whatever you want them to do. So that's where some custom instruction happened. And Jai, specifically, you had some really cool things in your training document outside of this, but a lot of the things in your training document are actually also hosted in these messages. Jai's original question was he had some specific instruction that he wanted the AI to say, but we have a message here that's sort of defaulted. It's hard coded in, and that is this default welcome message there. So anything we have in like the training instructions and stuff won't override that main default custom message. It is customizable, but that is these and the FAQs are hard coded, right? Those are standard. They say the same thing every time. And then, of course, when they interact with the AI here, that's when it's generating the responses based on your training document, based on your resources. So, Jai, your document was almost perfect. The only thing that we don't need extra is the lead capture instructions. That's built into Dubb AI as well. You don't have to figure out how to programmatically ask your AI to capture leads. It's actually right here. Whether you want it to be a soft ask, right? Do you want it to suggest that they provide their information, or do you want it to require? And Jai, in your case, you wanted required, right? It must capture this information in order to proceed. So in your case, reduce the lead capture instructions in the document and have them be here only in the UI. And then the last thing is, within just like a salesperson, everybody, when you're training a salesperson, you generally want one thing, right? Like, what is the action? You want them to book the meeting, to purchase the thing, right? To click the button. And with AI, you generally want it to be the same, is you want that one main direct response. If it's a booking, if it's the purchase now. So you want to make sure you actually give it the most important direct response here, because that's the thing that the AI is going to try to move the conversation toward. Now, you can give it other links, right? In your training documents, it can have access to other links and other information, but the main thing you want it to do, make sure you save that for the direct response link right down here. And so, Jai, I imagine that was your calendar. And so you wouldn't give it in the internal training, you'd give the calendar link down here in the direct response, and you'd say to book a time with Jai or something like that. So this is the only difference between what it used to take, which is a technical document, technical knowledge, a lot of setup and instructions, and it's far, far easier now. And I think the best part is if you need help with this, we have humans, experts, myself included, every single weekday to help you create chatbots and AIs just like this, along with the CRM and video and everything else that's connected to these chatbots to make them actually, power up your marketing. So if you need help, we got you covered. Come check out a free trial. Thanks.
Hey, it's Rob, your AI and video coach from Dubb. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments, and please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more trainings just like this.